The only thing I didn't like was the score, to be honest. Like, that was probably the best 5-on-5 hockey we played all year. I thought the team took a major step forward that way. I thought the amount of chances we created against a really, really good defensive team was great. I mean, 39 shots on net tonight against a team that hardly gives up anything. Our power play stuck with it, was finally able to get one. I didn't like a couple untimely penalties that probably hurt us a little bit. And hey, they're a really good team. They got swept once on the road last year. They play 65% of their games on the road. And I thought their goalie played really, really well. I thought we created more than enough chances to have a chance to win that game. Those are the little things that we talked about where we need to learn to put teams away now. If we're going to play, I thought, that well, and so did they. They were a much better team tonight than they were last night. I thought it was really good hockey. Two teams that were really getting after it. You got to learn to frickin' make the right play and keep sticking to the things that are working. And yeah, maybe we forced a play there that ended up going down the other way that you'd like to have back. But all in all, we look for two things out of our team, and that's character and compete. And our compete level was really good tonight. Yeah, I thought he played well. I think, I haven't looked at the tape yet, but there's probably one or two that he'd like back. I thought he made a few big saves when we needed to. Unfortunately, it was just that quick turn of events after we tie it up. The power play had created, and we had 16 shots on net on the power play. That's almost unheard of. They didn't get frustrated. They stuck with it. They got a big goal to tie the game there late. And, yeah, I thought Bass, again, I'll have to look at the video, but he gave us a chance. Yeah, really, obviously tonight was the first night where the penalty kill gave up one that we had planned for, worked on. We prepared for that play, and they made a play through our sticks. But, I thought all in all, boy, if I look at our team this Saturday night versus last Saturday night, it's a total different team. I feel completely different about our group tonight than I did a week ago, and it's not even close. So we feel like we're making steps forward. Our record isn't what we want it to be, but it also, I don't think, signifies how we played. We've only lost 2 games in regulation in this stretch. We'd like to win more than 2, obviously. But the record's 0-0 going into the league in 2 weeks. And I think we've made some really good steps to prepare for league play. I think so. I do. I think we've had to compete really hard here as we're kind of growing as a group. And I think the bye week could have come in a good time. We can work on some things that you don't get a lot of work on, and one of those for me would be 4-on-4. I take responsibility for that. We haven't worked on it a ton. I didn't like our 4-on-4 play. It's something we got to get better at. And when you have a break week, you can start working on some of those things that you don't get a ton of time on usually. Well, usually you try to stay calm, as best you can. We call it the dog kennel theory, where if one dog starts barking, everybody's barking, and then it takes you off your game. So I usually try to keep as composed as I can. I was emotionally into that one. I wanted that one for our team. I thought we fought so hard throughout the game. I think we saw their best punch. We knew that we were going to get that from them. Like I said, historically, they don't lose twice on the road. They play 65% of their games on the road every year. They got huge wins at Denver and UNO and Notre Dame last year, plus more. So we knew that tonight we were going to get their best punch, and I liked our guys because we didn't back down. I thought for a lot of the game, 5-on-5 especially, we were able to answer that. Yep, and that's what I would expect out of this group. Obviously, we've got kind of a new leadership group. I think we're growing there. I think it keeps getting better. I think the older guys are leading the way in the right way, and I think that this team is not going to be satisfied with the split this weekend. There's no doubt in my mind. I think they expected more, especially the way they played 5-on-5 for most of the weekend.
Yeah, it's something we work on in practice. Both sides, either Ingy or VD, if that defenseman's pushing out on them, just something to shoot at off net if that defenseman's taking the lane away.
I think just moving pucks quick, not thinking too much, just taking the open play and having fun out there. I mean, that's one of the most important things of playing hockey, is still enjoying the game, and I think we've done that pretty well this year. Yeah, that'll come with the season, like you said. We just got put together earlier this week, so still figuring everyone out, and no, that'll come.